Hi everyone, Joe Buchanan here with the Booking Lab. I'm back with a brand new video where I'm going to be sharing with what I believe to be the number one thing that will take your business to the next level more than any marketing strategy or tactic out there, right? So, my plan is to create a series of marketing strategies and tactics, like I was just saying. But before we get into those future videos, what I really want to do is kind of dig in and get the foundation set before we talk about those other things. Because in order for the strategies and tactics to even work, I feel like you really need to be self aware of this, right? Because I can't believe how many folks overlook this. And it's no fault of your own because I did this too for so many years. And I was like, why isn't our business growing? Why are we not where we need to be? And then I finally hired a coach, and the coach said, dude, like, you need to look at this stuff. And it was like mind blown, right? So that's what I'm going to be sharing today. So I would like to encourage you, if you haven't already, come join us in the Booking Lab, and you can hop on the email list if you'd like. If not, just come hang out. And the whole purpose of that Facebook group was to essentially teach wedding pros, course creators, and other coaches in the wedding industry or entrepreneur field, right? So anyone who's looking to grow their business and who needs leads in their business, right? I just teach tactics and strategies in there that are easy to apply and will help you get to the next level. So join the link, find the link in the description below, and that'll take you over to the group. And I'll even drop you a free marketing plan in there as well, just some of the strategies that you can try out for 2021. All right, so let's dig in. Let's get into the good stuff. All right, so what I'm going to be talking about might get a little personal or might be hard to chew on, but guys, if you are not where you are today, right? So let's say that you want to get to 50K, or maybe you want to get to 75,000 a year or 100,000 a year, whatever that number is for you. If you want to get from where you are today to that next level, you can't keep doing the same things. You can't, right? Whatever got you here today is not going to get to you where you want to be tomorrow, right? And that was a switch, a lever that I had to flip in order. Once I knew that, once I finally heard that, I knew that something had to change because I had just left the military, right? And wedding photography was now going to be our full-time gig. We lived in a brand new location, and we had to grow, and we had to grow fast. Otherwise, I was going to be able to put food on the table for our family. So what I did was honestly, we sat down and we hired a coach. And what the coach helped us do was realize that it wasn't the marketing we're doing, like the strategies and tactics. We weren't doing anything wrong there. One of the things that we really had to sit down and get honest with ourselves was, what were our habits? Because your business, especially as a wedding photographer or wedding pro, 9 times out of 10 you guys are solopreneurs, right? So as a solopreneur, your business is a reflection of who you are. Now, let's dig into what I mean by that. So if you don't feel like you're a very organized person at home, guess what? Your business is most likely unorganized. And guess what? Your clients feel that too. Let's say that at home you have a certain set of money beliefs. Maybe you're frugal or have a hard time investing in things for your personal life. Guess what? When you go to sit down and do a consultation with a couple and you're charging them $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for whatever your service is, your limiting beliefs are going to be injected into that. And the way that you communicate to those couples is going to make it hard for them to want to buy and do business with you. And the reason I bring that up is because I struggled with that, right? When I grew up, money was not something that we had plenty of, right? It was something that was lacking. So my money beliefs, I actually injected into my business, and it hurt us. So we charged less. We charged less than what we should have been charging for so long. I was like, whoa, I can't charge that much because I would never pay that much, or who would ever pay that much for that, right? So I had all these limiting beliefs around money that stopped us from increasing. So when I hired a coach, the first thing he said was, you need to up your prices like now, like right now. And it was like the scariest thing ever, right? So What you guys need to do is sit down and start thinking about the limiting beliefs that you could be carrying over into your business. The ones that I see the most are always money. It was a struggle for me. The other thing was too, is the comparison trap. I'm not good enough. Look at my photography, right? There's so many other photographers out there that are better than me. Why won't they pick me, right? So, money, comparison trap, and then typically organization is one where you have a hard time with systems or putting things in place. Because here's what, guys, if you're trying to get to if you want to double your revenue, you're gonna have to have systems in place. Because if you don't have systems in place, you're gonna be all over the place, and you're gonna lose money because you're gonna be spending extra time trying to fix things or figure out where you put that person's contract or figure out what was the last conversation you had with this lead who could be a potential client. And when you don't have those systems in place, you're going to lose clients, right? They're not going to book with you because they're going to see that. And they want someone who's going to show up on their wedding day and take care of them, right? So in order to build that trust, you got to show that you're at least put together. So before I start dropping some additional videos in regards to strategy and getting strategies and tactics around marketing to get you more leads, before you get more leads, you got to get your house in order, right? This is why I like to call getting your house in order. So just take some time over the next few days or this week, whenever you have a quiet moment, and I want you to sit down, and here's a little thing that I like to do. I'll actually sit down and I'll take a journal and I'll actually write out kind of like what I believe my limiting beliefs are. And if you don't know, and if you have a spouse or a good friend, you can actually ask them. And what you're going to do is try to write down as many limiting beliefs that you have. And then what I want you to do is write the opposite of those. So if it's like, I don't believe that I can charge enough, and then what you're going to do is you're actually going to write an affirmation. You're going to say, I am worthy of charging more, right? Or I am organized, or I said organization, or I will no longer compare myself, and I am one of the best photographers in my area. And you're going to flip that script, and you're going to start changing your mental beliefs. You're going to start rewiring your brain for success, okay? Because I'm telling you, if you are not where you are today, it's not a skill problem. It is not a marketing problem. It is a mindset belief issue, right? It is whatever's going on in your head, whatever's going on in your personal life, right? It's taking that, and you're going to flip the script, and you're going to start looking at the world differently and your business and who you are differently, and it will change your business. Because the only reason I do that is because it changed it for us. For me, it was money beliefs. For Dana, my wife, who is also in the booking lab, for her, it was the comparison trap, right? It was, oh my gosh, look at all these other people out there. I don't feel like I'm doing it right. I feel like they're better than me, kind of a deal. And then once we kind of flip that mindset, right, that energy, those juices, that thought process then flowed into everything else. So now when we start generating leads and we get more into our business, right, those things, we then become more confident. And when you're more confident, guess what? You start getting more bookings. So I hope that was helpful for you guys today. I hope there was some aha light bulb moments that went off. Go ahead and leave the comment in the comments below, or feel free to email me with, hey Joe, here's some things that I'm struggling with, or you don't even have to write it to me. Just say, hey, here's one thing I'm struggling with, and then show me how you flipped it into an affirmation, right? Because we need to rewire your set of beliefs for success. So I look forward to hearing from you guys. I look forward to the new videos that are coming out. So stay tuned. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe, or hop on the email list, or join the Facebook group, whatever you like, to stay in touch. Because what I'm going to be doing here from here on out is giving away some of the best marketing tips and strategies that I possibly can to set you guys up for success in 2021 and beyond. I look forward to seeing y'all around. Bye.